All right, hello guys, welcome to this channel. This is Ghana Premier League Plus. On this channel, we talk about everything Ghana football and Ghana sports at a point. Well, we have Kotoko representing Ghana in the CAF Confederations Cup. We just finished watching the Benin Gold Stars and GS Kabylie game, and sadly, Ghana or Benin Gold Stars lost by 2 goals, at home. But hopefully tomorrow or today, yes, things are going to change for Kotoko. We are going to talk about that with a very fine gentleman here. He's one of the very best sports journalists in Ghana, one of the very best in West Africa, the best in Central region, and yeah, in Ghana he's ranked 3rd, right? Yes, Billy,
bro.
Billy Kwanzaa. He also bears my surname, so he's just like a brother.
Sure. Dear bro, finally we met.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We've done so many conversations on phone, and I think finally we have to just do it.
Yeah, that's true. You watched the Benin Gold Stars game in the first place.
I did.
Are you disappointed?
No, I'm not disappointed. I'm highly impressed about the guys.
Even though they lost?
Yeah, even though they lost. Because I knew they wouldn't have any chance of winning this very game. Okay. You're talking about the best club from the Algerian setup.
Okay.
This is a club that hasn't actually gone on relegation before. 57 consecutive seasons.
Okay.
28 trophies. Talking about the Champions League, they've won twice, 1981 and 1990. So in terms of the pedigree, exposure, and experience, I think they are way better than the Benin Gold Stars. So I'm not surprised. You look at the technical team; they're even a new setup. It's more like now trying their spaces in the CAF Champions League. So I'm not surprised about. But at least what I feel is that they could create some decent chances, of which probably maybe decision making and converting their chances would have actually look like a different result. Okay, I'm impressed.
Let's jump straight into the main business, right? That is with Kotoko. I was talking about Kotoko throughout the week at length, about KWARA United and what the fans should expect. But it's always best having another point of view, and I'm glad it's going to be from one of the best guys. What will be what's your expectation for Kotoko against KWARA? Is it going to be an easy, squeezy, peasy game for them?
I think in terms of experience in this African football, Kotoko has it more than KWARA.
Yeah,
but I think KWARA recently has actually done very well in terms of their recent in 2022 season, getting to the second round of the season, and even 2007 as they got to the group stage. I think in terms of the pedigree, in terms of the technical team of Kotoko too, I think ZITO has actually been there. Even with dreams, we could get to the semi-finals. There's the expectation that we all Ghanaians want to believe in the Kotoko team, because even with dreams, ZITO could even actually get to the semi-final. To me, I think it wouldn't be so huge in terms of the scoreline, but probably a 2-goal scoreline will do the work for us.
I know as a journalist, you've watched or read about the KWARA United side.
Sure.
What should the fans expect to see tomorrow from them? And then, in terms of that, what do you expect Kotoko to do to nullify that and get a better out of them?
Let me start with the Kotoko session.
Okay.
I think Kotoko should just be taking their chances. It's clear we have a deficit in terms of taking our chances when we do create them. That's a huge problem nationwide. We do have such problem. So I think Kotoko just have to take their chances, because to me, with the setup that I see, the only problem is the midfield, especially when they lost Andrew Menu and Justice Blade. That pivot has actually been a problem with the setup. But if you have Lord Hilary, who has actually played with Summer Test with this level, I think it doesn't change any conversation here. To me, with KWARA, I've won few games with their setup. They are very fast with the ball. They play very fluid as a team, as a unit. I think Kotoko should just be worried about how they should be defending their unit, or those crosses that comes into their box. So once they do that, I think they're good to go. Okay,
looking at the recent games of Kotoko, there's something with them such that they conceded almost all the games, with the exception of the game against Bekum Chelsea. From last season, can be in the Vision game to Golden Cakes to the Gaka Tofo, conceded in every game. I think 2-2-2 in almost all the games, and then they kept clean sheet against Bekum Chelsea. What do you expect them to do to avoid conceding? Because if they concede here tomorrow, their job will be more difficult to complete.
My brother, I think they should just go with the simplicity aspect of football. If you're supposed to make a simple clearance, do it so simple. Just look at what Henry Ensu did during the Gakatofo. Yeah. That's blunder that he has to cause the team. This is actually a situation that puts the team spirit very down. So they should just play so simple, defend their lines very well, and just play that simple nature. I think it will help them a lot. Not to actually engage in hiccups in their setup. At least defense so simple, play so simple, and I think that will be the best for them.
There's a big blow for Kotoko, right? With Kwame Poku's ankle injury, so he's going to miss the game against KWARA United, if you're in the shoot or in the boots of Abdul Karim ZITO, what will you do to get the best out of your attackers tomorrow?
I think before Kwanpoku came, we had Albert Amor already scoring. So you already have one of the best attackers in the Ghana Premier League, even the setup of Kotoko. There's a guy who scored against Breaking Chelsea recently, so there is a little bit of confidence in him. And we know Albert Amor, at any time, if you give him a half chance or a full chance, he takes that. I think, yes, they will miss the experience of Kwame Poku, but they still have a quality player in Albert Amor. I think it's going to help them a lot.
Okay, let's take a look at Kotoko's defense, right? They've had numerous defensive partnerships. And then Sambo O'Neill has been the constant there. Michael Sefa came in, he's now injured. No, he's not with the team anymore. Zakaria Fuseni came, he also partnered. Henry Atu came. He seems to be out of grace now. There's Joseph Ablo, who was with Samba last season. He's back. He was solid against Breaking Chelsea. Which of these partnerships would you like to play against KWARA?
Last season, we saw Prosper Nati Ogum establishing Sambo O'Neill and Joseph Ablo.
Yeah.
But when Karim Abdul ZITO came in, he established Henry Esu and Sambo O'Neill. I think
that time, Ablo was even injured.
Yeah. But at least he trusted him.
Yeah, that's true.
But probably getting along, he could trust this guy even when they went to South Africa. To me, I think there is a little establishment between Sambo O'Neill and Henry Esu. But the big question, can he trust him again?
But then I think he has lost trust. Since the Gaka top 4, he has lost trust.
Yes, and that is something that is actually missing between the center pairing. But if ZITO can actually trust Henry Esu again, I think it will just be the best partnership for me. At least they played at South Africa, the highest level, even the very section. I think going ahead with him, it will be the best decision for me.
To you, what would be a very good result for Kotoko tomorrow?
2 goals or more.
2 goals or more.
2 goals or more. At least we need to just win. Sometimes at home you can pay attention to the results than the performance. Yes, sometimes in this situation like this, once it's also home, you prioritize the results and ignore the performance. Even if you can try to blend the performance and results, that is a good statement. But for me, I think 2 goals or more will be the best result for me.
Okay, my viewers are going to take this from you. What's your score prediction for the game? Your specific one.
I'll go with 2 goals.
Said
2 goals again.
2 goals. 2 goals to what?
2 goals. Kotoko will have the 2 goals. KWARA, I don't see them scoring.
Okay.
I don't see them scoring.
And then after the first leg, the second leg, and then the entire competition, what's the expectation for Kotoko in the entirety of the competition?
The entire competition. Well, I think the first hurdle is to pass the KWARA game.
Yeah.
With WAC, that is a very tall mountain to talk about because we are talking about one of the household names in the African football. To me, if Kotoko is supposed to pass the test of KWARA, I think they need to prepare extremely well for the WAC game because we know these, this kind of giants in African football. Once they find ways to play at home and even at away, they find ways to just get results. I think after KWARA, there should be an extreme preparation towards WAC, and I think that will help.
Okay, so you mentioned after KWARA. After KWARA, we would like to have you again, and then we just hope that they get a job done tomorrow, and then go to the next leg in Abeokuta, that's Lagos.
Sure.
Thank you very much for joining us on this one. I really appreciate
Thank you so much,
your time here. And then I've enjoyed the conversation. I know my viewers, I also enjoyed the conversation. God bless you so much.
Thank you so much.
And then we hope to have you once again.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.